Hello, hello. I've arrived. Alright, so, like I said on Twitter, yes, we have finally reached 50 followers, which is very, very nice. Honestly, I don't know, I've been at, high 40s, high to mid 40s, or I should say mid to high 40s for a good long while now. So I was not expecting it so soon to turn over to 50, but I guess sort of I was within striking distance the whole time, so maybe I should have been planning for that. But yeah. Let's see, what's there to say? So, well, I guess we'll go over business before we do anything else. Oh, and I should also go over the people who followed me, who pushed me. I was going to say over the threshold, I guess to the threshold, because we're just at 50. We haven't broken 50. We are precisely at 50. Hello, hello, Lightning Spirit. It is good to see you. Been a while. But yes, so just to preface, tonight's stream is going to be a little bit different from usual. I'm not necessarily planning on playing a game. I might do. But yeah. So for right now, but yeah, we're going to take a little time to sort of talk about the stream. It's going to be a stream about the stream, I suppose. But yeah. So real quick, Danny Doncho, thank you for the follow. Aisha Hakubi, thank you for the follow. I still haven't found out if Stream Elements lets you replay notifications like that. So unfortunately, I cannot make the notifications come back. Actually, you know what? I've got my browser right in front of me. I might as well check. Yeah, having some medical and personal issues. So sorry about not really being here. Hey, no worries, no worries. You gotta take care of yourself. So yes, so let me check real quick to see if I can replay notifications on Stream Elements. But yeah, absolutely no worries, because if you medical personal things, perfectly fine. Everyone's got to deal with those. Yeah, and you know what? You don't even seems my Twitch chat is being weird. Oh, that's unfortunate. In what way? But, okay, I don't see... Yeah, chat box isn't really showing up. That is odd. There we go. How do I replay alerts? Yeah, not in stream on my end though. Ah, okay, yeah, gotcha. Okay. Well, I found how to do instant replays of my stream, which is not what I was looking for. So as far as I can tell, it doesn't seem that I can I don't know, I guess maybe replay might be, maybe I shouldn't use that word, but I can't think of another word to describe the making alerts that have already played play again. Because yeah, there's no obvious way to do that. And if there's a non-obvious way, well, it's non-obvious, so I don't know what it is. But I guess we'll just sort of have to live with that for the moment. But yeah, seems you have a YouTube channel? Yes, indeed I do. But yeah, I guess I don't talk about it a whole lot. I don't feature it super prominently and all that. So that's probably a good part of why it took you so long to find. But yeah, so let's see. What do I? Oh, right. I still haven't gone over the schedule. I need to do that. All right. So Tomorrow, we'll be playing some more Ni no Kuni. Hey, Tiberious, it's heck on earth outside. How's it going? It's going pretty good here today. Yeah, I believe you've mentioned that you live in a pretty hot place, so I'm assuming that it's pretty hot where you are then. Not too hot here. It's been hot recently, but it's cooled off more recently, I suppose. Yes, how are you doing tonight, Sheppy Sheps? Yes. So where was I? Oh yeah. So tomorrow, Friday, we'll be playing Ni no Kuni at the usual time, approximately 7:30. And yeah, so for next week, we're not expecting anything unusual. Should be business as usual. Yeah, business as usual, no interruptions. And I don't know, unless something really wild happens, probably we won't be doing another like you know, sort of yeah, half celebration, half sort of discussion stream like this. But actually, come to think of it, I forgot to grab my my water, so I'm gonna go do that real quick. Give me just one moment here. Alright, we are back. So yeah, so I suppose what we'll do is first off, we will, yes, first off, yeah, if I can finish this thought. First off, we will talk a little bit about the future of the stream. You know, no dire pronouncements or anything like that, you know. But yeah, we will talk a little bit about the immediate future, or sort of the, I don't know, what I expect in the future. But yeah. And we're also going to take it over to here. Yeah, got Flip Studio Paint open. Going to do some note taking here. Basically just sort of, yeah. So one thing is like, yeah, I haven't had a lot of time recently to work on sort of secondary stream stuff, basically. So sort of things that are like, you know, ancillary to the stream. Like, for instance, a lot of the videos, the VODs that I've been uploading haven't had like thumbnails and all that, or at least haven't had custom thumbnails. But yeah, it's been sort of a weird, I don't know. Basically, I've just sort of, I haven't necessarily been busy, but I've had a lot on my mind recently. So I haven't had a lot of time to, or rather, I haven't had a lot of focus to spend on things like, you know, like I said, making thumbnails, all that. And, yeah, poor internet power is out. Hey, no issue, no issue. Glad to have you here, one way or the other. But, let's see. So yeah, I think first of all, I've completely forgotten what I was talking about. I have completely lost my train of thought, unfortunately. But I suppose for our first order of business, I want to sort of take a moment and look back at sort of where we've been, what we've done. Because yeah, let's see. But yeah, we've played about, how many games have we played on stream in the time that I've been streaming? 16, or I guess not 16, because one of these playlists is, yeah, or 14 it would be, because 2 of these playlists are not for specific games. So yeah, about 14 games we've played over the time that I've been streaming. Beaten 2, maybe 2.5, depending on how you count completion of Monster Hunter Rise. So I think, yeah, first of all, I wanna talk a little bit about sort of the game that brought us here, sort of the the first game that I played, Hollow Knight. So yeah, so I am still planning, and you know what? I'll get back to Clip Studio Paint. I'm gonna take notes here. Oops. Hollow Knight. Because yeah, I remember I made a promise back when we first played Hollow Knight, back when we first beat Hollow Knight, I should say, that I would continue the game. You know, I'd aim for 100 and either 100% completion or 112% completion. I know that the 100% is like sort of all the base game stuff, and 112% is, I think, the base game and all the extra content. So I think, I don't remember what the exact number is, but what I do know is that I'm planning on going back in and getting 100+%, 100 plus n%, where n is the amount of percent that I need to acquire to have completely completed the game. I do definitely want to get back to Hollow Knight. I want to finish that out completely. And yeah. Then Monster Hunter Rise. I also mentioned when we played Monster Hunter Rise that I might want to go back in and play some more of that. I will say, I didn't enjoy, and I want to preface this by saying I did enjoy playing Monster Hunter Rise in general. I didn't enjoy it as much on stream as I did in my personal playthrough. But I did enjoy Monster Hunter Rise. I think if we were to play Rise again, I'm not 100% sure if I want to go back in for more Rise. But if I do, probably I'm going to use a different weapon. Because, I don't know. The Charge Blade just sort of, the Charge Blade just doesn't, it doesn't feel quite right to me. Like, it reminds me too much of the Switch Axe, which is my favorite weapon in Monster Hunter Rise. Or, well, my favorite weapon in Monster Hunter in general. But yeah, it's too similar to the Switch Axe while also being too dissimilar to the Switch Axe. There's a lot of things, yeah, it's too similar to the Switch Axe without being the Switch Axe, basically. But at the same time, I still want to try new things with it, with Monster Hunter Rise. So I think we'll sort of go we'll go with sort of a lighter weapon. Because I feel like the way I play Monster Hunter Rise, a lighter weapon would probably, or the way I play, I don't know why I keep saying Monster Hunter Rise. I play the whole franchise the same way, basically. But the way I play Rise, I think a lighter weapon, probably Sword and Shield or Dual Blades. One of those two. Yes, either that or bow/bowgun. Bow or bowgun. Some variety of bowgun, at least. But yeah, bow and switch axe are both my favorite weapons. Sort of my top two favorites. They are so high on the list that the rest of the weapons in the game pretty much just pale in comparison. I love those two so much, and it's been, I don't know, I wanted to expand my horizons a little bit with in Rise by making myself use a different weapon, adopt different tactics, all that. But I don't know. I think if we, and again, it's an if. I'm not 100% sure when or again if I want to get back to Rise. But if we do, we're probably going to do something a little bit different. I don't know. Well, I don't know. We'll get to that later. So, Monster Hunter Rise. So those were sort of the games that I guess another thing. Wonder Wickets. We do still need to go in and finish Wonder Wickets. We'll make a quick note of that. Let's see. Let me refresh my memory again on what we need to, what's still out there for us to continue. So yeah, we do also Toho. I want to play more Toho games in the not too distant future, ideally. But yeah, I think we're gonna stick. Pardon. We're gonna stick with the one that we've been playing, whose title I can never remember. Wily Beast and Weakest Creature, I think. Wait, hold on. There we go. Wily Beast and Weakest Creature. I even wrote it. I even wrote the acronym wrong after having I think I said the title right. I get the W's in the title mixed up. The Weakest Beast and Wily Creature and Weakest Wily, that one, that Toho game. But yes, this one. Whoops, don't do that. Thank you. This one first. We want to get a 1cc, so a 1 continue clear, beating the game without running out of lives. Yeah, so that we can get a true ending and all that. Then we will move on to other Toho games. I think we're gonna go, focus on sort of, I guess, beating them in order a little bit, maybe. But yes, so that is sort of the plan with Toho. Whoops. Yeah, I guess we could make some room for other sort of minor games that we played here. But I don't know. I think Wonder Wickets is the only one that I've played on stream that hasn't been sort of a main series. Well, I guess Toho was never a main series. But I don't know. I like Toho games. I wanna keep playing those for certain. But Wonder Wickets, I am committed to beating Wonder Wickets. As I have said, Space Golf cannot defeat me. But let's see. Then I suppose we will also make some room for speed running. But yeah, I have returned. The power's back on. Good. Glad to hear it. But yeah, so again, we're currently sort of discussing sort of my ideas for speed runnings. No, speed running. Just the one speed running. Currently discussing ideas for sort of what I want to do in the future, vis-a-vis various games. But yeah, so speed running. Speed running is something that I really like. I like watching speed runs. I like the theory behind them and all that. It's all very cool and very good. And I realize we probably don't have we don't have the BGM right now. So let me fix that real quick. Yeah, because we don't have BGM for this scene. Okay, we should be good. There we go. I think that's good. All right. Let me know if the BGM isn't working, but it should be. It should be. But where was I? Oh yeah, speedrunning. So I would like to do some more speedrunning. I don't know when or what. I don't know when I would do more speedrunning. I don't know what I would speedrun in addition to, or perhaps instead of Jamestown. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with Jamestown for the moment. I do want to get back to that, but yeah, the crux of the issue, the bulk of all of this, with regards to speedrunning, is due to my current schedule and just sort of, how do I phrase this? I don't know, uncertainty, perhaps? That makes it sound a little bit more dire than I want to. But, life is what it is, and the way my life is right now, I don't know that I can necessarily commit a whole lot of time to speedrunning practice. Like, I can't guarantee, unless I were to make that, like, my primary focus at some point. I can't guarantee that I will have time to practice a speedrun enough to be at all competitive, basically. I did pretty good, I would say. There's still a lot of polishing to do. But I did pretty good, with Jamestown so far. I've done pretty good with the Jamestown speedrunning so far. And yeah, I definitely want to keep on with Jamestown, but I can't necessarily commit to sort of grinding out more and better times, more runs, all that, just because of various factors that are in part within my control, but also, if I decide not to do them, that will probably make things a little bit harder for me in general going forward. Because yeah, I guess we'll get to that in just a second here. But I want to do more speedrunning type content. I enjoyed what we've done so far, and ideally I'd like to take that even farther. So I realize I've got a whole bunch more space here, but I don't know what else to speedrun hype. Yeah. I've got a whole bunch more space here. So I guess, yeah, we should fill in some more space. I guess this space is pretty arbitrary. Be the first speedrunner at AGDQ. I feel like I'm a bit late to be the first speedrunner at AGDQ. VTuber. Well, even that I'm actually late to, because there was actually another VTuber who speedran at I believe it was AGDQ a couple years ago. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can find that run real quick. But yes, there has actually been a speedrunner at AGDQ already. Let's see. Oh. Let's see. They played Super Ledge Hop, I believe. Yes. Yeah, they played Super Ledge Hop. Oops. And you know what? I will, yeah, like I said, I will post a link to it, because why not? But yeah, so that was AGDQ 2021. So yeah, that was pretty recently, actually, even. But so yeah, I cannot be the first speedrunner at AGDQ, unfortunately. Well, I guess I'm being a person who has traveled through time. I guess in theory, I am in a position where I could make myself be the first speedrunner at AGDQ, but that would be, I'd have to pull a lot of strings with the higher ups to get that allowed. So that may or may not happen. And same with being the first VTuber, but still, AGDQ would be cool. It would be very cool if I could be at AGDQ at some point. So maybe we'll write that here in the margins. Or I guess, not necessarily AGDQ. SGDQ works too, or any other event really. But yes, GDQ? Question mark? Yeah, I think you'd be great. Thank you. But, so I guess another facet, sort of two things I want to talk about, I guess. So we'll make space for two things. And, it looks better like this. So art. And music. Both things that I quite like. Things that I there we go. That looks better. Art and music. Two things that I really enjoy. Things that I've, going into my sort of content creation career, I expected these two to be sort of more of a focus to me. But thus far, they've sort of been, I've mostly focused on playing games, which is all well and good, I have absolutely nothing against people who play games. I am a person who plays games myself. But yeah, I want to do more art and I want to do more music content. I don't know exactly what that will look like necessarily, but I have a lot of learning to do still in both areas. But I want to do art streams. I guess, music making streams could be a thing. I mean, and I can stream anything I want, really, I guess. No one has the power to stop me. Unless John Twitch himself comes down to the studio and kicks in the door. There is no power that can move me. But, so I want to do more of that. Because, the main thing, sort of, I guess, with art, the main thing I want to improve is my speed. Because, I can do art pretty well, Jeff Bezos himself. He may have gone to space, or actually I don't know if he's gone to space yet. He may be planning to go to space, or may have already gone to space, but he can't come in here and tell me what I can and can't do. But art speed is sort of the big thing, I think. The biggest thing that sort of holds me back and sort of makes me reluctant to do more art, basically, is the fact that it takes a very long time for me to do work that I'm comfortable with, basically. Because I made my model. I can make art. I can make art that's competent and all that. I am a pretty decent artist, I would say. I don't want to don't want to self-deprecate. Don't want to sort of overhype myself either. But so sort of the biggest stumbling block for me is the fact that it takes me a very long time to get art done, basically. Both in the sense of, I have a tendency to sort of drag my feet when it comes to working on things. And also because, just because it's when I actually am in working, doing the actual work, it just takes me a while. It takes me a while to do the art that I want to do. So improving the speed at which I can draw and or improving the speed at which I can draw, in a way that I am comfortable with showing the internet, basically, is going to go a long way to, just allowing me to improve and whatnot. And with music, I definitely need to sort of, I need to go back to, I need to study some more. I need to understand music theory better, because that's really I can go a long way just sort of playing by ear and all that. And, I'm sure that there are people who do that a lot and enjoy great success. But personally, I would like to, know what I'm doing, basically. I like to have a pretty good idea of sort of what I'm aiming for and how to get there and all that. So music, we're going to be doing, or I want to do music. Then we've got some space here in the middle. I don't know what to do with this space, so if anyone has any suggestions or sort of things that they might want to see, but yeah. So speed is sort of my main priority with art. Just sort of, yeah. But yeah, well, we might come karaoke. That's a possibility, though. I don't know. I would like to do that. I would like to do karaoke, and you know what? I might as well write it down while we're here. Unfortunately, with my living situation, I do. I have people that I live with who go to bed usually by the time like midway through my streams or a little bit midway through my streams. So I'd have to if I want to do this, I have to be very careful that I don't karaoke. Yes. But I would have to be very careful to not disturb them as they are sleeping or getting ready to sleep. But we'll put that in as an idea. It's something that I really do enjoy karaoke. But yeah, I can't guarantee that I will be able to in the immediate future. But yeah, it's definitely an idea that I am fond of. Yeah, luckily I can scream in my apartment and no one will hear. Also unlucky, I can scream in my apartment and nobody will hear. Yes, we do not have shout-out commands. We don't have any commands because I haven't taken the time to set any up. But yeah, so I guess we've sort of got a. We'll write this. We'll call this layer content. This is sort of the content we're thinking about. Yeah, don't worry about it. Sort of an inside joke between us at this point. Check out Sheppy Sheps at twitch.tv/Sheppy Sheps. Check out both of these fine folks. They are good friends of mine. Yeah, you'll enjoy them if you enjoy my content. You'll enjoy their content. So yeah, so I guess yeah. So content. We've talked about sort of content for the sort of immediate future, or near future, none too distant future. I guess actually. Well, yeah. So now we'll talk about sort of yeah. I guess sort of. I don't know. I guess we'll talk about content, but in a slightly different lens. So, like I've sort of been saying and or alluding to, yes, speedrun Super Monkey Ball so we can have a race. That could be fun. That could be fun. Yeah, that sounds good. I'm gonna write that down real quick. Super. I'm gonna run out of space for the ball here, or I can't put the ball under. Oops. Yeah. Rando. Oh yeah, randomizers. Randomizers would be fun. Randomizers could be a pretty good avenue for speedrunning content, because yeah, there's no. Oh, nope, I put those on the wrong layer. Let's see. Yes, transfer to lower layer. There we go. Very nice. Yeah, I always wanted to try Pokemon randomizer. Yeah. So yeah, so I guess, and yeah, if anyone else wants to keep throwing suggestions, me too for Black and White. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to keep throwing suggestions, feel free to do so, of course. But yeah, so now we'll talk a little bit about sort of the what I've been thinking about in terms of the immediate future of the stream. All-time favorite Pokemon game? That's nice. Very nice. Yeah, Black and White is very good. If I didn't already have a definitive all-time favorite in Pokemon Emerald, which is the first Pokemon game that I ever played, And the first video game that I played that I enjoyed, the video game that made me want to play video games, basically. If that weren't already, you know, my favorite Pokemon Puzzle Challenge, nice. But yeah, if that weren't like my all-time, no matter what, favorite video game, then probably Black and White would be my favorite Pokemon games. But as it stands, yeah, the connection I have with Pokemon Emerald is and I mean, in short, I probably wouldn't be here talking to you folks. I wouldn't be, like, almost all the friends that I have, like, I know because we got together and, like, you know, played video games together. And that's why I'm here on Twitch. You know, I got here, well, like, I learned of Twitch because I watched people play video games, and I started doing Twitch because I like playing video games. So, you know, if I, you know, picked up video games, like, some number of years later, because I didn't pick up Pokemon Emerald, or if I didn't pick them up at all, you know, I would be an entirely different Tiberious Vanderfield today. I cannot even estimate how different things would be. But yes, so I suppose sort of what we need to plan for is affiliate, probably. Or, yeah, affiliate? Yeah, affiliate's the one. I just realized I don't know how to spell this word. I think this is right. Because, yeah, so now we have, or I should say I have, your schedule opens up a bit, we can play more than just Tuesdays. Maybe. Yeah, that'd be nice. But, yeah, affiliate. That's a thing that I need to think about, because I haven't been thinking about it basically at all up until now, to be totally honest with you. It still feels like a bit unreal that I have 50 followers right now. But yeah. So, you know, I usually don't like to talk about numbers a whole lot. I don't like to think about them too much. You know, I just like to, you know, no matter how many or how few people I have, you know, I like to, you know, I don't worry about that sort of thing, basically. But yeah, we're not at affiliate yet, because I still don't technically qualify, because I don't have a high enough average watchers, basically. Because yeah, I'm a little bit below an average of 1 viewer at the moment, which, you know, again, I don't worry about things like that. But yeah, there's a very real chance that yeah, what Alt said, yeah, a very real chance that, you know, at a time that I do not expect, things could radically change, and, you know, I could have, you know, affiliate could happen basically at any point now, more or less. So we need to start thinking about that, like, and sort of the, I guess, like, little galaxy of sort of things that surround it, like points or point redeems. Oops. Yeah, point redeems, emotes. Yeah, sounds like I want to help my boy get affiliate. I'd rage if I was ever streaming when you were. Yeah, thank you very much, all. You know, it's I have difficulty sort of expressing myself a lot, but yeah, I want you all to know, you know, all Sheps, everyone else who's watching, everyone, you know, I've had so much help. So many people, you know, have been so nice. So nice to me as I've been making this journey. I just want you to all know how much I appreciate everything that you've done. I cannot begin to express it, basically. I'm gonna take a sip real quick. That's what buddies do. Thank you. But, where was I? Yeah, I guess sort of, next, sort of a related thing to this is just sort of, I want to, think a little bit more about my community and sort of, I guess sort of VTuber identity. Because yeah, again, that's another thing. It's still, it's sort of hard to conceptualize sort of the fact that, the fact that I'm doing this and the fact that I'm, where I am right now, basically, sort of hard to conceptualize on a certain level. But yeah, so, so this would be, do I have a stream schedule yet? I do have a schedule. But yeah, I've maintained the schedule for a good while of like, I stream every weeknight, 7:30 till 9:30-ish. Usually it ends up, I usually don't hit 9:30. Usually we end either a little bit before or, either around 9 or around 10. Sort of we average out to 7:30 or 9:30, I suppose. But yeah, so I do have a schedule. Every weekday. Yeah. But yeah, that is actually another thing that I sort of wanted to talk about, because there is a possibility, depending on, I don't know, because yeah, like I haven't the point I was making earlier, or a point that I was making earlier a while back, before you were here, Alt, I think, but was the fact that I haven't had like a lot of sort of mental energy to work on a lot of sort of secondary things to the stream, like, making sure my VODs are all, in the past, I have tried to make like a unique thumbnail for all of them. And there's still like a lot recently that I haven't had the chance to make a thumbnail for. And like, for instance, I don't think any of my Slay the Spire streams have a thumbnail or anything like that. But yeah, seen my stream, I haven't had the mental energy to do anything with my channel. Fair enough. But yeah, I don't know, I want to polish things up a little bit more, basically. And so I've been debating whether maybe I should take like, I don't know, maybe a day off a week, or maybe take a week off a month, or maybe something like that, to like have time to work on stream assets and all that. Cause yeah, like my days are pretty, or my weeks are pretty packed. There is not a single day of the week where I don't have at least some, hour plus long or hours plus long commitment. Like, I work 2 jobs. I stream every weeknight. I've got other stuff going on the weekends. So yeah, so it's kind of hard to find the time and the energy to, do more than just sort of the basics that we've got here. Do your own art. It's not uncommon to chill out and work on stream stuff while streaming too. That's exactly what I was going to get to, actually. But yeah, so I was thinking maybe I should, I was thinking maybe take time off for that. But then I thought I could just do that on stream. I could do that on stream, and then, I'd be making content, and I'd be making, making the content that I make in the future better. Because yeah, like I do like the aesthetic we've got going here, of sort of a doodle type of aesthetic here. It's not bad. It's not bad, but I don't think I necessarily want to. It's not something that I want to stick with forever. It's always been sort of a placeholder. And I suppose sort of, yeah, in it's been sort of hard to transition out of the mindset of like, this is sort of the almost like, the prep phase of my sort of streaming or something like that, if that makes sense. Like for instance, my first like my first two streams, like were both test streams, I called them, but I didn't really do anything different for my test streams than I would on any other stream. I mostly called them test streams because I wasn't willing to commit to calling them streams. Like, I was still doing like, that was back when I streamed like 3+ hours. I didn't stream as many days over the week, but I would stream, 3 or more hours a day on the 3 days that I played. Yeah, I would, and so I was just doing, like 3-hour plus long tests where I was just, streaming normally, basically. I wasn't testing anything. I just wasn't willing to commit to the idea of actually being a streamer, basically. I just sort of felt like on a certain level, I just sort of felt like I wasn't ready. And, to a certain extent, I still feel that to some degree. I've been getting better about, viewing this as a thing that I'm doing, and a thing that I can do, and a thing that I will do. But yeah, there's still to a certain degree, there's still sort of this mindset of, okay, so this is just, me learning streaming, me getting used to streaming or whatever. This is the preparation, and at some indistinct point, then we will stream for real. But that's not how it works, basically. Just always like my sister watching me play games, so when I feel like playing a game, I stream, so if anyone likes to watch, they can. Yeah, every stream is a test stream, basically. In a certain way, every stream is a test stream, but on the other hand, no stream is a test stream, because every time that you're broadcasting on the internet to the public, it's a stream. Yeah, every stream is a real stream, and every stream is a test stream, because you're always learning, you're always improving, you're always growing, unless you're not, I guess, if you just aren't making the effort to learn. But in theory, every stream is at least an opportunity to grow. Every stream is an opportunity to do something new and see how it works. So I guess to tie sort of everything about the stream together is I want to polish my content a little bit more. And this makes it seem, I don't know, out of context, this maybe looks a bit like Polish. So I don't know if well, it's fine. It's fine. I don't intend to speak Polish on stream necessarily. Actually, one thing, while we're talking about other languages, there is a language that I am interested in speaking. We need to Polish our stream, yes. But, Japanese. I've been learning Japanese on and off for, at this point, probably about half my life. And that's another thing that I haven't really committed to. But I think one thing that would be fun would be to, do Japanese streams or Japanese learning streams or something. Because I was thinking, more so than just Japanese. A playthrough in Japanese. Playthrough of Duolingo. Maybe. Survival game. But yeah. I've been considering what to do for, because yeah, basically, the idea I had was basically, we'll just pick a video game that has the option for me to play in Japanese, and we'll play through the game in Japanese, basically. And I will speak as much Japanese as I can during that time to, you know, learn it, basically. So, my first thought, and really the only thought I've had on this specific topic, was Breath of the Wild, Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. I'm open to other suggestions, but yeah, you could have a 5 minutes of Japanese redeem when you get affiliate. Maybe, but when I don't know, I feel like when we do the Japanese learning, I want to make sure that I am committing to it, basically. I want to speak as much Japanese as I can in the Japanese streams, like mostly, if not entirely, in Japanese, even if, I have to stop a whole lot and like look things up on, Japanese dictionary or something like that. Yeah, my question marks always look a little bit odd, I feel like. They're super inconsistent. My handwriting's pretty inconsistent in general, but yeah. So I was thinking, when we get around to doing our Japanese learning game of choice, probably what I would do is, again, speak as much Japanese as I can through the entire stream, basically. And, probably only speak English to explain the fact that I'm speaking only Japanese through the stream and why and all that. And also, this would probably take the sort of main game slot, or until, I guess, either the game is beaten or until I am satisfied with my level of Japanese competency. Because, I guess the sort of, my biggest weakness with Japanese is vocab. I don't know very many words. And that's, a lot of it. Because grammar, I guess grammar, there isn't any language where grammar is easy, I don't think. But grammar is grammar, and grammar remains grammar, whatever, regardless of circumstances. I don't know if what I have said just made any sense, but, the grammar is universal, but the words and how you phrase certain grammar, I guess sort of words, vocabulary, and construction of sentences. Hardly know her. Nice. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know many words, basically. My pronunciation's pretty alright. But need to improve my reading ability. I guess more specifically, kanji reading. Because I have, katakana and hiragana basically memorized. I'm not 100%, I wouldn't bet my life on being able to identify all of them. But, I'm pretty confident in my ability to read katakana and hiragana. But I don't know a whole lot of kanji, and that sort of ties in with the not knowing a lot of vocabulary in general. So let's see. I guess we'll write down, to sort of get back to the topic I was talking about earlier, streams, basically. So streams where we work on stream assets and whatnot. Because I don't want to go into too much detail here, but again, I work about, at my two jobs that I have, I work about 30 hours a week, all told, and then I work 10 hours a week on, streams, just I mean, just in the streaming itself, basically. That's not even counting all of the, video, like uploading the VODs, I guess I haven't edited any VODs yet, but, yeah, editing if I ever have to do that, and I guess I do have to do that, because I still need to fix some of the Ni no Kuni streams, because there's a lot of those that are still down. But, yeah, editing, descriptions, thumbnails, all that. Yeah, stream 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, asking for a friend. Yes, you can tell this friend, yes, that I do in fact. Yeah, that is the planned time. Of course, things always vary a little bit here and there, but in an ideal world, if I was 100% sure of everything all the time, that would be the time that I would be streaming always. But yes, in short, you can say yes. That is the time. That is the time. Let's see. Where was I? Yeah. So yeah, gotcha, fam. Make sure to stream tomorrow. Will do, I suppose. Then I will see what you have you or perhaps your friend has in store. But let's see. Oh, I was just talking about it. Come on. So yeah, so work. So in the near future, I may or may not be also adding a little bit more work onto my already existing work to essentially start working full time. Because yeah, I want to. I've worked part time at a lot of places. Sometimes multiple places at a time, and now multiple places at a time for a long time. But yeah, I don't know. I want to essentially start receiving like some benefits, because it's been, I don't know, not to get too real here, but it's been a very long time since I had like any sort of insurance or like dental care or anything like that. So, I want to be able to, have myself taken care of like that. Yeah, thinking about that all week. Yeah. And, ideally, I would be able to support myself through my art and my streaming and all that. I haven't been to a dentist in a few years, and same for doctor. Yeah. But, yeah, ideally, I would be able to support myself through, my creative endeavors, which is, sort of the thing that I've wanted to do, the thing that I'm passionate for. But, we are only just now halfway sort of to being able to start making money on Twitch, basically. And, I can make money through music and through art as well without having to necessarily have Twitch subscriptions or anything like that, or like donations or anything. And I guess, I don't need to be affiliate to set up donations and things like that. But, it's just sort of not a thing that I've had the sort of mental energy to work on, basically. So, so yeah, so to a degree, though I want to be able to commit as much to the streams as possible, I do have to make my potato into a live 2D. Yeah. Yeah, I did live 2D for my model, so if you want some help with that, feel free to let me know. But yeah, very important in sort of my long-term sustainability, self-care, which includes being able to go to the doctor or the dentist or the optometrist or whatnot. Paid to make my potato a live 2D. Yeah. I would be willing to do that. And maybe I should, I should probably be more confident. I should attempt to be more confident. But I should be more confident, but not showing a tremendous amount of confidence there. I would like to do commissions. I'm very open to the idea of doing commissions because I want to make art, you know, I want to make part of, if not all of my living off of doing art, the thing that I like to do. The thing that I've really not had the opportunity or energy to pursue a whole lot in recent days. But yeah, so I'm very open to the idea of doing commissions. I don't know, I guess sort of my hesitation is the fact that sort of to get back to what I was talking about with art earlier, like it takes me a good long while to do art that I feel like confident in, that I feel is that, like, you know, meets my standards for what is good, basically, for what is presentable. And so I feel like it would take me a long time to make it took me, like, you know, a good long time to make my model. So I don't know, I guess sort of the thing that holds me back from doing commissions on, like, you know, Live 2D or anything else like that is just the fact that, like, I want to charge a price that is, like, reasonable for, you know, me and the amount of time that I put into it, but also is, you know, corresponds to the amount of yeah, I want to charge a fair price for commissioners. I don't want to overcharge them, but at the same time, the amount of time it takes me to get projects done would make it hard for me to make a price that is fair to the person buying the art and to me, the person making the art. And again, with the possibility of having to devote more time in my schedule to, you know, making one of my jobs full time. Yeah, how much work would need to be put in if you just worked off the PNG I currently have? Easier to work with what I already have. I imagine, you know, if you just want a pretty simple model, I could probably do that. I don't know, I guess it's hard. I've only done the one model, mine, so it's kind of hard for me to estimate these sort of things. But I guess if you want to talk shop, we can do that after the stream if you don't mind. But or I guess if we want to go into specifics. But yeah, I don't know, if you just want me to hit me up in DM, all right. Yeah, if you want, like, to be able to, you know, move around a little bit and have a moving, like, a, you know, eye and mouth tracking and all that, I imagine that wouldn't be too difficult, especially since, you know, we already have the PNG, and I wouldn't have to draw all over from scratch. So that's definitely very doable, I think. Very doable. Yeah, and but yeah, so again, you know, the foundation, and since I say foundation, I'm going to there we go. We're going to put it under everything else. The foundation of, you know, long-term sustainable content creation is this self-care. Whoops. Oh, please. Thank you. So yeah, I need to just make my potato wiggle when I do blink and open its mouth. Gotcha. But yes, so, you know, I have to be, you know, alive, basically, to stream. So I do, you know, I can't neglect the things that I need to do to be alive in order to stream more or commit to art more or whatnot. But yeah, so I suppose there are ghost VTubers, but you know, it is what it is. You get what I'm saying. Even a ghost could overwork themselves. We got little support beams here too. So yes, so taking care of myself and making sure that I am, good. Yeah, friend Danny Doncho did a 7-hour subathon, got extended to like over 72 hours. That's quite the extension. that is. Yeah. As they say, they weren't lying. That extension do be extended. I'm gonna take a sip real quick. A week later, he debuted a VTuber model, and his lore is that he died after the subathon and then got isekai'd. I mean, hey, I guess that'll work, I guess. But yeah. So, ensuring that I am in good condition to stream is the cornerstone of streaming and, all the other content creation as well. But, so yeah, so essentially what I'm saying here is I'm attempting to hype myself up into, committing to, or being willing to commit to potentially, having a bit less time, like, I don't know. I suppose I probably wouldn't need to work in the afternoon or like in the evening, like now, if I added this additional work to my schedule. But, it could subtract from sort of the secondary time that I have to work on other aspects of the stream. So, yeah, very likely that if I take this extra time to get up to full time, because yeah, that'd be I need 10 more hours on one of my jobs to be counted as full time, according to or approximately 10 more to be counted as full time for the purposes of or what its purposes are. So yeah, so that would be between my 2 jobs and streaming. And just, being on stream, that's up to 50 hours then, which would leave me with, not a whole lot of time to work on, the secondary thing. So we would probably need to fold that into a stream, maybe make it like every other Thursday or something. We do a stream where we make thumbnails, or where we make stream assets, or where we tinker around with audio settings, or something like that. Anything that needs to be done to sort of improve the stream. And another thing that I was thinking about is, since I can't necessarily guarantee that I will have, if I'm streaming, I can't necessarily guarantee that I will have the free time necessary to, do art and music and stuff on my own time. We might, one thing that I thought about was making like maybe sort of a 30-minute or so segment at the start of each stream where I just sort of do probably just like, warm-ups for art and stuff. Maybe a little bit of work on a project here and there. But, warm up a little bit just so that I can, stay in practice. Because as it stands, I sometimes go a week or more. I mean, honestly, usually I go a week. Sometimes I go more, without even like, taking out the pen tablet and practicing at all, which is not good for learning a skill. Ideally, when you want to learn a skill, it's a little bit better to do a little bit of practice every day than it would be to do, a lot of practice one day a week. Things like that. So, yeah, I guess one thing. Yeah, I concern myself a lot with sort of whether I don't know. Again, my self-confidence is something that I'm working on, to put it basically. So, I'm often very reluctant to do sort of things that I am, not experienced in, things that I'm yeah, just things that are in general. I can't think of a way to put this. But yeah, I have a hard time, trying new things in front of other people, basically, which is not uncommon, I don't think. But yeah, I don't know. I need to become okay with the idea of not being amazing at everything. There's a lot I could be doing more that I haven't been, or get because I get nervous about it and all that. Yeah, in particular, I used to I would post on the Discord channels of some of my friends whenever I'd be like whenever I was going to start a stream, but I sort of I got kind of nervous about that, like, oh, I hope I'm not being annoying and all that. When yeah, I'd like to tell everyone it's perfectly normal to suck at something you haven't done, natural to suck at something you've done a lot. Everyone gets better with experience at their own rates. Yeah, exactly so. But yeah. So back to sort of what I was saying. I used to do that, but sort of I started to get nervous, like thinking, should I be doing this? Are they going to be annoyed or something like that? When it's not like I was posting like all the time, or like I would only ever self promote in like self promotion channels, the places that they created specifically for you to promote yourself. And I started to think, oh, maybe I shouldn't be promoting myself here. Maybe I don't know where else there would be for me to promote myself, if not in the place for me to promote myself. But yeah, it's okay. Viewers that stay to see good gameplay aren't the kind of viewers you'd want to stay just to see good gameplay aren't the kind of viewers you want to cater to anyway. Yeah. But yeah, I think for promoting myself in Discord with friends that have promotion channels. Yeah. Yeah, so more so than games, this is a sort of thing that I struggle with art. Basically, is sort of the bulk of it for me, of the struggle of the mortifying ideal of having it be known that I'm not perfect at everything that I do and have ever done, basically. But yeah, and another thing is, like, I haven't for similar reasons, I've also not, like, I don't think I've ever used a hashtag on Twitter. I can't think of if I've ever used a hashtag on Twitter. I can't remember ever having used a hashtag on Twitter for similar reasons of I don't want to do this wrong. I don't want to be irritating or something like that. When this is like this is the avenue to do it. If the whole purpose of social media, I suppose, is on a certain level to, let people know that you exist. So if I'm not using social media to let people know that I exist, then, like, what am I using it for? I mean, I guess, you can, like, follow people and stuff as well. But, yeah. Things like that just sort of, and I guess, again, it kind of, it sort of, again, ties into the idea of I have sort of a hard time, like, mentally committing to the idea of I am a streamer. I am a person who streams, and I have a stream that is, a thing that is of some importance to me. Like, I tend to come back to the idea of, I'm not ready. I need to do this or that or the other before I can officially be a streamer, be a VTuber, do all this and all that. And that's, like, silly. to put it simply. Kind of silly, yeah. I will be right back, actually. I've got to take a very quick break, real quick. I have returned. So yeah, I think sort of to sum up, yeah, already further along in making your channel than I am. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. But I guess, yeah, to sort of sum up my thoughts here, I sort of need to dispense with the notion that there's like, you know, a correct way to be a content creator that is just sort of like some sort of mystery that is out there that I need to, yeah, that is, there's some sort of, like, that I need to do some sort of, like, yeah, that, a lot of false starts on this pod. But yeah, that there's a correct way to do things that I need to find before I can try to do things, or at least, you know, do things publicly. Because, yeah, you know, I might mess up, but, you know, it's fine. It's fine. I've messed up before, it's fine. I'm alive. Let's see, anything else to say? You fine? Yeah, I am. Yeah, I guess. I don't know what to call this later, but we'll just sort of not worry about that. So yeah, so now we'll talk about sort of the immediate future, sort of what I have, the ideas that I have for right now and for very soon. So right now, whoops, we are playing Ni no Kuni as the sort of main game project. And we'll zoom out. Ni no Kuni is our main project at the moment. So yeah, so we're gonna beat Ni no Kuni. We're gonna beat Ni no Kuni. Yeah, I thought we were pretty close to beating it. I thought we were pretty close to beating it a little while ago. The way the story's turning out now, I feel like we're probably a little bit farther than I thought we were going to be. But you know, one way or another, that's going to continue being our main project until it is complete, basically. So in addition to this, whoops, oh dear, that's odd. I don't know, well, yeah. Well, we will think about the main projects and the sort of main projects that I have lined up before we do anything else. So we'll beat Ni no Kuni. Then, I think after that, I'm not sure whether I want to focus on art or Japanese at that point, to be honest. I think, you know, no, we're gonna go with art. We're gonna make art sort of our main for a little while. I don't know what I want to, I want to have a measurable goal, some sort of art goal. I have absolutely no idea what that could possibly be. I guess sort of a sub goal of update stream assets. But yeah, I want to update the stream assets. I want to do something else. I don't know, I want to have like a specific thing to shoot for. but I can't think of anything more specific than that. And I guess just draw more. Draw more is the bulk of it. So yes, so we will update stream assets. We'll keep them in this sort of style, I think, the style that we've already got going, but we'll make things a little bit cleaner, a little bit less sporadic, because, you know, at present, you know, almost every single asset that I currently use for my stream is something that I made in, you know, like the 15 to 20 minutes before some stream started. Like the screen that I currently use, and let's see if whoops, I turned off the BGM. That's not what I wanted. But like you know, a lot of the windows and such that I use for the whoops, not that. But yeah, like this background that I use, like that is probably that and the preparing and break screens. Those are the things that I have put the most time into, and they could still use a little bit more polish. I want to be a little bit more precise with them. Yeah, still want to keep this sort of sketchy look to it, this sort of sketchy art style for the moment. Because yeah, the aesthetic has grown on me somewhat. I still don't think that's sort of where I'm going to settle necessarily, but it's going to be something that I keep around. And I guess maybe an idea is to sort of have like multiple sort of art styles for the stream assets that we could like switch between. That would be a fun redeem. You know, choose what the background is or something like that. But yeah, so I guess draw more is kind of almost a consequence of updating the assets, more so than it is a goal of itself. Always great to use your skills and hobbies, unique features of your channel. Yeah. I want to draw something, basically. I want to make I want to draw something. I can't think of a specific thing that I would want to draw. And I guess, you know what? Our goal will be, for the time being, figure out what I want to draw. Or, you know, it will be figure out what I want to draw once we get past Ni no Kuni. Then, after that, I think then we'll get back to some more the next game. Or actually, I think what we'll do, because yeah, Ni no Kuni has been long and is going to be quite a bit longer, it seems. And Hollow Knight it wasn't super long, but it was long. So I think what we'll do after that is we'll focus on sort of shorter games, I think. A number of shorter games. And yeah, I don't have really a time frame for any of this. Yeah, the problem with never finishing long games. That's honestly, like, finishing games is, yeah, probably why I like to play speedruns. Finishing games is a very large portion of why I even decided to start streaming, to be totally honest. Yeah, just having a reason to, committing to playing games. So a number of shorter games. Yeah. Same. Started last year streaming over Discord to just my sister. Fair enough. But yeah, number of shorter games. Less than Yeah, we'll say less than or equal to 10 hours each. And then, you know, after that, we'll sort of, we'll figure out what to do from there. Because, yeah, I think we'll have sort of a pretty good basis on that. Then, so I suppose for sort of secondary objectives, I guess I can't think of any sort of secondary objectives. I reserved all this space for secondaries, but I can't really, I don't know what else really to do. Or, you know, what else we could do that I haven't already discussed. I'm gonna take a sip real quick. Sip. Sip again, because I'm quite thirsty. Yeah, it's been fairly warm today. Not as warm as it could have been, but still, you know, a day to be thirsty on. So yeah, again, I can't really think, well, I guess, yeah, I guess we'll talk more about, sort of main plans. Because I guess the secondary has always been, for me, just sort of spontaneous, you know. I almost never plan out what I'm going to do on Thursday more than, you know, an hour in advance, at least, or at most. So, you know, assigning secondary objectives to myself may be somewhat counterproductive, or, you know, I don't know, I may just not vibe with that. But I guess if we were to say there is a definitive secondary thing, we'll make a little space for it down here, and we'll erase this line. Whoops. Gotta be a bit careful so we don't erase anything that we've written. So I guess sort of planning. Yeah, so for the time being, our secondary will be planning, assets, and thumbnails, basically. So yeah, that will be sort of the secondary. And then yeah, so once we've, you know, had a chance to have some sort of low time commitment projects, then I think we will get into the Japanese study as sort of our main objective. And I think from there, I don't know, we might, yeah, as I think more about this, I might rearrange sort of the precise order of things or whatnot. But then, I think then we will focus on sort of expanding our horizons, we'll say. That's a bit of a weird looking Z, but whatever. Because yeah, like one thing is I'd like to, like there's a lot of folks that I look up to in the VTuber community. You know, indie VTubers, sort of not indie VTubers, I guess. I don't know if there's a specific word for that, but you know, like you know, a lot of sort of Hololive and Niji Sanji VTubers that I look up to. Can't look up to me, I'm short. But But yeah, there's a lot of people who like I admire for sort of their ability to produce sort of like different kinds of content as well. Like a good example in particular is Congo. Congo Congo Kokuretsu. But yeah, I've got to say it's been a long time since I have watched a Congo stream. I haven't had even a lot of time to enjoy other streams, to enjoy other people's streams recently. But yeah, it's been a while since I watched Congo. But I've really got to say, like, Congo was a very big reason why I started to stream in the first place, I would say. Because I can't even, like, I can't really account for it. But I remember, like, the day after I watched a Congo stream that I got really into. I think he was playing Metal Wolf Chaos or something like that. I remember, like, the day after that, the very first thought I had in the morning after watching that stream was, I'm going to be a VTuber. So maybe this is a thought that I would have had on my own, left to my own devices. But to a certain extent, I feel like, a lot of my VTuber journey, or at least, sort of the start of my VTuber journey can be attributed to some degree to Congo Kokuretsu himself. And you know what? I will post a link to his Twitch here real quick if I can recall it to memory. Or rather, I guess I'll, look it up. There's no reason to try and, simply recall the URL if I don't need to. But yes, Congo. He's an immortal ninja. He's from long, long ago. And but yeah, I very much admire Congo. I admire and in particular what I admire is the incredible range that he is capable of. Like the vast range of content. Like he does, a lot of sort of lectures, he does games, all sorts of things. But yeah, so I guess sort of, that, I'd like to talk about things, I guess. I can't think of a like more impressive way to put it, but, I would like to talk about things. Have streams where I sort of, find a topic that sort of interests me and, do some research and talk about it for a while. And, other content creators, I also admire sort of the, video essayists and things like that. So, just sort of, I guess I would do probably a more freeform thing, but, just sort of a thing that I, have information that I prepare ahead of time. Probably I wouldn't script these streams. But, the idea of doing a stream with a particular sort of where I talk about a particular topic or, do a particular sort of thing. I don't know what that would be necessarily at this point. But, yeah. We'll figure that out as we go. Because we've got a long journey ahead before we can even begin this journey. So I guess we will, to wrap up, we'll take it back to the studio real quick. And so I think I want to talk as well about some of the other VTubers, who have been very important on my journey. So yes, obviously, not going to leave out my collab partners, my dear friends, Altariana, Sheppy Sheps, Judo Kami. I will provide you all with links here real quick, or I'll provide everyone with links to you all. Well, maybe if you follow the links, you'll find out. Ahaha. Altariana, our potatoey friend, our tubular tuber. Yes, Judo Kami, my boss and yours, the CEO of Judo Corp, and holder of many very important meetings. Let's see, where's Sheppy Sheps? Where's Sheppy Sheps? I guess I can just type in the URL probably. Not if I misspell it. Hold on. There we go. So yes, Sheppy Sheps, who also possesses a robot arm, not unlike my own, though probably significantly more powerful than my own, to be fair. Let's see. Oh yes, of course. Cannot forget some of the others. So let me pull up. There we go. Cole M. the Golem, who in particular provided me with the raid yesterday that brought me to 50 followers. So yeah, Cole in particular. I also have a Cole has been a big part of my journey as a VTuber. Like, Cole's stream was like the first time that I was like, on a stream, basically. I did a collab with him. Back before my model was even done. I was just, along for the ride, basically, with one of his Final Fantasy streams. Way back when. Oh, Foregathers, thank you for the follow. Yeah, we're just wrapping up here. And, we've got some more VTubers for you to check out. Or not all VTubers. I guess, some are VTubers, some are going to be VTubers. But, yes, Cole M. the Golem. Yeah, again, sort of was a big help getting started, very encouraging, and, provided me with an opportunity to sort of interact with streaming, sort of in a low-risk environment, I guess, in a way that was a bit less daunting than the idea of just completely going in on my own, streaming, not knowing anything. I had the opportunity to join Cole for some of his streams, for some of their streams. My apologies. And my apologies if I've used the wrong pronouns before here. But, Cole, again, I owe a whole lot to them. And I would be pleased as punch if you check them out as well. So some one other, or I guess we have a couple others, but yes, oh dear. But I suppose one more that I have a particular story to tell about. Old Lady Katie, another fine VTuber. Yeah, and for Old Lady Katie, I has also also encouraged me quite a bit. She was the person who convinced me, in fact, to stop calling my test streams and just call them streams, because again, that's essentially what they were. That is what they were. Like, it is Old Lady Katie's encouragement helped me with that. But yeah. So, just a few more. Because, I could sit here forever and talk about VTubers. But, just a couple other folks I know in the community. Yeah, I'll keep this pretty brief. Pagan Pixie, excellent content. I haven't been around for very much of it, and I really need to get back to her Minecraft server as well. Liz Akita, also there for a lot of my a lot of especially my earlier streams. appreciate her so much. Let's see. Who else do I want to go over real quick? Man, I feel like I always look at the people I'm following on Twitch and I think that can't be all of them. And I am right, it's not all of them because I've got to press the show more button to, see more of them. But Vela Procera, yeah, another VTuber, quite fond of. V Mimi. I'm really just sort of firing people off right now. So I don't know. There's a lot here already. So yeah, I think we'll leave it at that right now. We can talk about VTubers. As I was saying, doing streams where I talk about things as sort of the main goal. Maybe I'll just have a stream where I talk about VTubers I like. I don't know. But yes. So if your name is not on this list, understand that it is not personal. I just simply do not have infinite time to appreciate everyone that I have interacted with in my time here. But yeah. What is there to say? I think that pretty much wraps things up. So, I guess let's wrap things up. In short. Let's see, what do we need to do? Oh yeah, the schedule. We'll talk about the schedule. So, tonight, or not tonight. Tonight is ending, basically. We're just about at the end of tonight. But tomorrow, in fact, on Friday, we'll be playing some more Ni no Kuni. We'll be playing Ni no Kuni. I guess there's not a whole lot more to say than that. Then next week, we'll be back with sort of more of the usual, I expect. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Ni no Kuni. Tuesday, we'll be playing Borderlands 2 with Altariana, Judokami, and Sheppy Sheps. Thursday, we might just take the opportunity to enact some of the plans that I have drawn up today, literally drawn up today in Clip Studio Paint here. But just to work on stream stuff, secondary stream stuff, assets, thumbnails, mostly thumbnails, or at least that'll be sort of the thing I do first. Because I can do thumbnails pretty quick. And then we can move on to other stuff. So let's see. I already said Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Ni no Kuni, Tuesday, the collab. So yeah, I think that should have us pretty well and good and done here. So, let's get ready for that raid. And I think tonight we will raid Old Lady Katie. So yes, let's see. No, that's not how you spell raid. You ready? Good. You better be ready. Alright, so we will raid Old Lady Katie. Thank you all for being here. I hope you have had a fine night. Here is to many more fine nights ahead of us. Thank you all so much for bringing me now to 51 followers with the addition of 4 gatherers. Once again, thank you very much. Let's see. The raid messages, as always, we have arrived. And, as always, thank you again. And let us get this raid underway.